wanna run away. I think I'll go back to that place I stayed.
Liger Mile.
Your frantic Liger searching.
Yeah.
Liger Zero. Is it? Oh, it's a transformer of some sort.
It's not a trans. It's
Oh,
a
it's a Zoid. Oh yeah, Zoids.
Zoids.
Sure.
So
God, I haven't thought about that in 20 years.
What's a Zoid?
It's a show. Zoids.
Looks like a transformer.
Wasn't that what they called?
Except
Wasn't that what
it
they
was way
called, like,
cooler than a.
the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? They
Yeah,
called them the Zoids.
The Megazoid.
Yeah. And Zordon was the master of Zoids, floating ethereal head.
The Liger Zero is one of over 200 species of biomechanical life forms that form the Zoid race.
Oh, there's a Zoids wiki. Oh, nice.
To be fair, there's a
I
wiki
have
for
found
literally
heaven.
everything.
That's true.
I have found it, you guys.
His character's like he's such a cool.
Some may call this Babylon. I call this the Zoid Wiki.
Zoid.
I'm on my way to Edson's now.
I only have 13.
Wait, how did I beat you?
Because I went home to drop off stuff from our mining.
Oh.
Oh, it's just gonna steal the special things and not worry about mining.
Everything looks bright. Like too bright. Now.
Turn your gamma down.
But how?
Slash or tab gamma
Gamma
space.
4.
Did he change the brightness on the?
Turn it down to
No,
moody.
I mean, I usually have it
God.
at
There's like a bunch of sauce my wings are just swimming in.
At least it's not sriracha.
No, it's
I
got
want sriracha.
Yeah, that'd be good.
She ordered sriracha.
Yes,
I
I
don't
would
know.
like my chicken doused in molten lava.
Yeah.
That's her best.
Sriracha's more
mocking
flavorful
wind
than it
voice.
is spicy. It's
I like spicy.
I don't think I would ever be able to differentiate the flavor from the spice. I'm a spice wimp.
Oh,
Like,
really?
The biggest spice.
I know what we're doing in Boston.
Oh, what did
No,
you put in
no.
these wings?
Asia's doing a
Oh my
sriracha
gosh.
shot.
Yeah.
definitely
Guys,
an
I've
Asian
only
dish.
just recently gotten to where I can eat mild salsa and like it.
Is this ketchup? How
and
dare
that's
you?
usually with like sour
My
cream.
tongue can't
So-
handle.
Wow. Yeah, we need to
Ketchup.
get her some ghost pepper.
Yeah,
my
it's
mom
gonna-
is makes a very authentic Mexican cuisine. I was raised on jalapeno peppers, and
So good.
oh my gosh, spicy. If it's not spicy, I don't really care for it. Even
Don't
my
you mean
spaghetti, I put
jalapeno?
chili peppers into my spaghetti.
but
So
it just like burns off all of your taste buds.
no, it adds
You
flavor
can't-
if you do it
you
right.
Okay, I
taste
do
You've gotta-
admit
anything but
that
You've
the
got to
ghost
spice.
temper it
peppers
properly.
is a
You don't want to
little
overdo
bit
it,
too
but
much.
Yeah.
Ghost peppers is a little bit. for
Yeah, see,
fun.
that's why I don't
oh yeah, ghost
eat
peppers.
spicy things. I just don't want to overdo it.
Well, if
Nobody-
you do it right, then
Nobody
it's
in the
perfect.
history of man has said like, "Ooh, ghost peppers, they're so delicious."
It's
No.
not. They usually cry.
Yeah.
So I'm sure somebody has said that just to
what's
be like
the
a
secret
jerk,
ingredient?
but-
Is that a hint of ghost pepper I taste? No.
Is that a hint of death?
Somebody had ghost pepper jerky at some point, which was interesting.
I have sriracha
Hi.
jerky. It's amazing.
Hello.
But yeah,
Which
I'm the one who
direction?
usually orders the ghost pepper salsas and stuff.
If I could have tortilla chips, I would eat that with you.
I love
That's
tortilla
true.
chips.
Well, you
I'll
gotta
sit
have
there and I'll eat a
tortilla
bunch
chips
of
with
ghost
salsa.
pepper salsa, and then
Well,
I'll sit there
no,
regretting
see,
it
I
for the
just
next
like straight up
And
tortilla,
cry.
30 minutes.
a little bit of salt.
I don't
Well, what I
my
meant,
cry.
you can't have
favorite-
salsa without tortilla chips. You can't have. I mean,
Sure
gotta
you
have
could.
tortilla chips.
I can't
Actually,
have.
I was putting
Just-
this
Just gotta drink
habanero
it.
mango salsa on my hamburgers. Was pretty good.
A spoonful.
Well, yeah, it's got to
of
be on
salsa
something. You're not gonna just drink it.
spiciness.
No, you gotta have it.
Down.
Okay, I gotta
Alright,
make
so
some
which-
room. Hold on.
Go
I gotta make room. Hold
down.
on.
Spiciness.
Well, Wynn's cleaning out her inventory.
Let's just
What-
turn
No,
this place
I'm-
into a disco. I mean, honestly.
I was deleting footage.
Oh, you're
This
not your inventory.
so
Okay.
Edson.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
All right.
mine.
What are you wearing, Asia?
I'm a little deer.
I
It's a Christmas.
She's a tanuki.
want a Christmas outfit.
I will make you Christmas outfit.
Yay!
My spare time. Yes.
Is that sarcasm? I can't detect.
Well,
Can't
I'll do
tell.
it, but I don't have a lot of spare time.
Oh,
She's not gonna be happy about it.
No,
I'll do it.
no, I'm gonna do it.
There might have been
I
some
will-
sarcasm there, and Wynn was
No,
totally
I
like,
will.
"Oh, great!
Fine,
Hey,
yay!
can I have 2 sets? Thanks."
No, I will happily do it in a very
I will
merry
have
manner.
You will have it by Christmas, probably.
Next year.
Probably. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So which way are we going?
Let's go south. I feel like I haven't gone south in a long time.
By south, we're not really going to be mining.
Shredded.
No, but
Yeah,
in the
I know.
southern tunnel.
I need some iron bars then for after.
Beep, 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 beep,
Where are the iron bars?
beep, 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 beep.
They're in one
They're
of
in
the
a
chests.
chest. They're in that one chest.
Burp, burp, burp.
But
That will be the
thing with
last one that's open.
It's the one with the bars.
Yeah, it's got bars in it.
Yeah.
Are we going to the end of this tunnel? Where's everybody?
I
don't
swear
know.
this is going to be the last chest
What
I
are you
open.
doing?
I'm mining. What are you doing?
Fallen poet.
He's mindless mining the ceiling.
I don't think that's...
This was
I'm
my
gonna-
tunnel
I'm
from
gonna-
before, so I'm just gonna continue it. Okay. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm
You
gonna
guys just going to go way down there?
I'll go-
Yeah,
I'll go
Yeah,
this way.
everybody ended up down at the back of it.
I'm gonna go here.
Don't
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
go. Bye.
What do we want to talk about? I don't think we have
Way to
time.
kill a conversation, Tort.
Does anybody got a
So-
timer going?
Oh,
I
Yeah,
can watch.
I do.
yeah.
I got it.
Is that like saying you know how to use a watch, or are you saying that you can look at the time?
I gotta watch.
I can watch you guys. I'm not dumb.
Oh, hi, B.
Hi.
For the longest time, I couldn't watch. I'll just say that much.
You couldn't watch?
I don't know why. I couldn't understand the
No
hands
time.
on a clock.
Really?
They escaped me.
Yeah.
Are you like serious or are you trolling?
What? No, I'm serious.
You couldn't tell time.
When I was little, I could not tell time.
Neither could I.
Really?
It's a Canadian thing, I think.
Yeah,
They did just not use clocks there?
they
No.
teach us poutine before they teach us numbers.
Oh, that's lava. And oh gosh, I keep forgetting.
Oh!
Because it looks like
Wait,
chocolate.
what is this
Diamonds.
place?
Are you using your Christmas texture?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, God.
God.
So it's very deceiving because
Ooh, chocolate.
I just talked about this. I'm not gonna talk.
Go dive into chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. I see it though, and I'm like, oh, it's just dirt. Wait, it's moving.
Wait,
That's
I'm
a
dead.
word that I don't say, right? It's
Dirt.
exactly.
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 I
Yeah.
say exactly.
Exactly.
You
Zach?
Like
you
eggs,
enunciated
Zach-
it so well that it took
Like
me off
eggs.
guard.
Exactly.
Caught me off guard. The exactly.
I'm trying to start saying exactly, like, but I don't know if pronouncing it right is really right because nobody says it that way, do they?
Right. It's like saying
Right.
specially
don't
instead of
think anybody does.
especially.
Especially,
Especially.
yeah, that's true. We just dropped the e.
How do you guys say pecan?
Pecan.
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 It's not a
I'm a
pecan,
pecaner.
it's a pecan.
It's a pecan.
It's a pecan.
No, if
Pecan
it were a
pie.
pecan, it would be PEA or PEE can. Not
Pecan.
pecan.
Eh.
How do you
No.
say the legendary enemy from Star Trek 2's name?
Con.
Con.
Can.
The Wrath of Can.
Perfect.
Would have
It has a
a
little bit of a
completely
less,
different meaning.
less intimidating feel to it.
What was in the can?
Find out next time.
Oh.
Star Trek 3. What was in can?
Dun dun dun. It was spam. You mean spam?
The search for spam. Yes.
Oh.
Oh dear. Whoops. Whoops.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Why did you ask how we pronounce pecan? Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because my wife's my wife always makes fun of me because I don't know, just I always called it pecan pie or whatever, and she's like no, and she gets all she makes fun of me a lot for it. So I'm like, you
It's
know
like-
what? Well, we're talking about things.
It's like
think
We're not
lava.
talking about things.
In the
Lava?
South, they eat
Lava?
they eat the
Lava.
most, right?
Lava?
I say lava.
I said lava
say
the
lava.
other day.
You mean lava?
I said
Say
lava.
lava.
I'm guilty. You know,
That's
Mario,
cute. That's a
Mario,
Canadian
tomato,
cute
tomato,
thing.
lava, lava.
Lava.
I think it might be a Canadian thing because I feel like when I used to watch
like-
Etho, he used to say lava all the time too.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard.
You know what? 99.9% of the time I say lava because I've trained my brain. But the other day, I just so
Don't be
happened to
Canadian.
accidentally say lava, and then everybody picks on me.
It's a cute
Aw,
kind
poor
of thing to
poet.
pick on you for it.
Aw,
So it's
because
okay.
Poet never
Don't
picks
think-
on anybody else.
Right.
I never do.
Diamonds.
Oh, that
I'm
is
like
cool.
I'm the
That is so-
sweetheart of the server, and everybody's
You
mean.
are
Wow. Sweetheart of this. I think Siri gets that title.
Yeah.
What?
Siri or Mara.
Hmm.
But that's
Or
just
Poet.
up front of the
Let's
camera.
just-
Behind the
let's admit
scenes,
it.
Poet's
Yeah.
sweet-natured and Mara swears like a
Yeah.
sailor.
That's right, she does.
Totally.
And it's not even in English sometimes.
No, she goes into these Finnish tirades. It's
Right.
perfect.
You guys.
She's gonna be like, no.
Guys, she doesn't actually do that.
No,
Prove it.
she doesn't.
Prove
Oh,
it.
behind the
Yeah,
camera.
learn Finnish for 3 months.
Start recording every time I'm talking with Mara.
Yeah, if we have any Finnish viewers, we'll get you some audio.
Yeah.
You
Oh
let us
my
know.
Translate for us.
Next time you see this recording
They're
of
probably,
and
like-
Poet and high-pitched voices swearing in Finnish.
There could be
Yeah.
Finnish swears that are like normal English words. You don't know.
Yeah.
That's true. Like
Like,
pecan.
Pecan,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It's the worst
not,
insult in Finland.
but- right.
How dare you call me?
How dare you insult my mother?
Okay, so this is
I
loud.
want to.
So yeah, there are some words like that where I'll hear people in my comments being like, "Tee hee, that word in my language in Hungarian is, you know, something. I don't know,
Something.
something butts. Yeah,
Butts. You just said butts in
that's what
Hungarian.
we call in between the cheeks.
TMI, Poet.
That's what they call it.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
jeez.
it'll be a word like
There's a lot of
I don't
loud
know.
here.
I can't even make an example because then it would be.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Words are fun.
I found diamond.
Cave.
I like that English is such, even in itself, is a pretty diverse language in terms of like where you're at and how people say things or describe things. Even like when the British talk about like what we call the bathroom, you know,
Right.
or the
Loo.
restroom versus washroom versus loo versus toilet, you know.
Right.
This-
I was a washroomer. Now I'm slowly sliding towards bathroom.
yeah.
Michigan.
Even though a lot of the time it doesn't even have a bath in it. It's
Right.
just- but we call it the bathroom.
I was definitely a washroomer.
I feel like washroom makes the most
It
sense.
kinda does, and that's
Yeah.
probably why people say it.
What's it?
You're
Water
Michigan
closet?
lazy.
Water
People-
closet. Oh yeah,
closet,
that's
yeah.
a thing.
I think that's like the technical term for them in architecture
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well,
If
because
it doesn't have a shower or whatever, it's a
I think it was in Britain where we went there, and the stuff would be labeled WC.
yeah.
I was so confused. I didn't know what that meant. Like
What?
women's. What? I don't. But the men's has it too. What? Like, what is going on?
W is immediately women something.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Of course. Don't you know? Women own the W. It's like our only thing that we get.
They fought against West for so long.
We fought against oppression and got our
Or
W
our right for the
You're
W.
right.
right to the W.
That's their letter. We can't use that.
The M's and actually an upside down W, not the other way
What do the
around.
guys get then?
You get all the other letters.
Oh!
We get all the
That's
rest
kind
of
That's a
them.
little bit
Except for
unfair, but
X. We get X as well.
Why do you get X?
Because our chromosomes.
Oh.
Duh.
But we have an X
We have an
chromosome
X.
too.
Nope, it's ours.
Well, you only have one. We have two. So we kind of get that.
Well, fine, then you
I
can't
like
use
your
Y.
logic, Bernie.
Thanks.
Just try to spell anything without A, and you're it'd be
We'll
in
just
trouble.
spell everything with W's and X's. We'll form our own language.
Like-
Squish, 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 squish.
It's binary, just with W's and X's.
Oh my gosh, I just watched a Star Trek episode with the little aliens that are binars. Are
Yes.
they-
Oh yeah.
Binars.
Yeah.
Good old binars.
Is that Next Generation or Deep Space Nine?
Yeah, it's Next Gen.
Yeah, next gen.
Okay.
Did you start on season 1?
Yep.
Oh, so good.
We are starting at the very beginning. We're going to watch the whole thing.
Is this your first time through them?
First time through it. I mean, I saw episodes here and there as a kid, but I've never
Sure,
watched
sure.
it all the way through
I don't think I've watched it all the way through
as a
either,
competent.
but I watched it a lot as a kid, so I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have watched it enough that at a glance I can explain every single thing.
He
that
can
happens.
too, and he does because it comes on TV.
It's like,
and
oh, that's the one where.
he goes, "Oh, this is the episode where this happens," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
I've probably seen TNG enough times to do that.
Yeah.
I'm working through Voyager on Netflix right now just because I got
Oh,
bored with
Voyager's
everything else I
so
was
good.
watching. And it's not as bad as I was led to believe, for sure.
I loved Voyager. When I saw it as a kid, I hated Janeway. I really.
Really? You know what? She's my favorite captain.
Yeah, but now that I've watched
Oh,
it
it's
as an
Picard
adult,
all
she's
the way,
mine.
but-
I love her. She is so great.
Second favorite captain. I'm a Kirk fan.
Her.
No,
I
know.
am
Okay,
Jean-
and they
Kirk was
said-
a buffoon.
Kirk was pretty good.
Listen,
Jean-Luc Picard's way better.
he may
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
a chauvinist
Kirk couldn't.
womanizer,
He is.
but
Picard
it's
shit.
Well, he does.
hilarious.
Like, oh no, we have this big conflict. Don't worry, I'll sleep with them. Okay, we're
Don't
better.
worry. Don't worry, I'm in love with the daughter already.
Yeah.
She loves me. We're gonna totally
She's a
solve this problem.
fembot. Doesn't matter. Been there before.
The end.
Pretty well.
I haven't actually seen very much of him, so that's just...
He is like that though, and that's what makes it
Yeah.
sort of fun
It's
to
so
watch.
campy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
There's something
campy.
likable
it's very,
about that.
very like B-rated.
Yeah, the
Sci-fi.
original series is definitely a whole nother monster in and of itself.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy it with a different paradigm.
Different type of story.
No, I've seen them all. I've seen all of Voyager, all of DS9, all of TNG, and the.
Oh, it's a
the
Trekkie.
original.
Did you watch
Confirmed.
Enterprise?
Yes. He's
Totally watched Enterprise and enjoyed Enterprise.
Wait, but
I
you're
actually
just-
enjoyed it more than I
Yeah.
expected
Do you
to.
watch Star Trek?
I do.
So
I
we
do.
all are we all
Yeah.
Trekkies?
Yeah.
I'm more of a Star Wars kind of guy.
Well, yeah. Star Wars is
I
good.
See,
appreciate both,
prefer-
but definitely prefer Star
I
Trek.
feel like they're
Can't compare
both
the
good,
two.
but they're just
You
different.
can't compare the two, but I do think I get into Star Trek more than I get into Star Wars. So.
I will say Star
Mm-hmm.
Wars movies better than Star Trek movies, but
Well,
Saving
yeah.
the
Depends on
Whale.
which
That
ones
is
you're
pretty
comparing.
good.
yeah, Save the Whale, hippie crap.
Yeah,
I
the best
understand.
Star Wars is definitely better than the majority of Star Trek.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what
Yeah.
Star Trek movie I would point to that would potentially be better, but there are a lot of bad.
I always, I get a bad rep, but I like the one where they save the whale. I like it when they go back to the 80s and
Guys,
stuff.
I
And
haven't seen these.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
you gotta
Yeah,
watch.
but you
these
have to.
movies.
That's the movie marathon is a totally different marathon.
yeah, it's totally
It's
different.
different from the series.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then when you get to
Yeah.
Generations and you see Kirk and Picard together and you squeal a little.
Yeah.
Weird. I think, yeah.
You gotta watch them. They're awesome.
Yeah,
My
I had
brother
a friend
did
of
the marathon
mine.
through the Next Generation about a year ago, and he
Oh.
said that some episodes were really, really good, and
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't wait to see what happens next. And then other episodes were like, Deanna Troy is pregnant for no
Oh, God,
reason
yeah.
by some alien.
Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some were very bad.
You gotta like it because it's kooky sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wait,
I think TNG has its more of a share of like good episodes than some of the other series did, but yeah, it's you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Get the Alexander episode, every Alexander Lexana Troy episode for whatever.
I like the ones that have Q in it.
Yes,
Q,
I
Q
love
is
Q.
easily the best part of that series.
Q is so fantastic.
That
I
was
love
in
it.
Q
I'm
as
loving
Q
it.
too. Yeah, it's
That was
so
probably the most disappointing part about Voyager for me so far. Is the couple times where they brought Q in, they've been weaker episodes for what.
well, just
they did in
wait.
the other.
Just wait. There's
Yeah.
some good stuff.
They go into his whole son thing, and
Yeah, it's fun.
but they're funny. I still like
Yeah.
them. I love his hitting on Janeway all the time. He's almost like
Yeah.
an omnipotent Kirk or something.
Yeah. If Kirk had been a Q.
Right.
Oh God.
God, that would be awful. He'd be worse Q than Q.
You get
The one
the
thing I didn't-
impression, though, that there are those out there in the continuum that are like that.
Like Kirk.
How they'll say, like, you misplaced that entire asteroid belt.
Oh, but they're
They're
also
talking to
always
each other.
chastising Q for like being a prankster and screwing stuff up. So I feel like the majority of them are probably more tight, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure there are some. I mean, who wouldn't want to use that power? Although I always get upset. So she's basically got Q wrapped around her finger. Janeway does, and she's yet to ask him to send them back to the Alpha Quadrant.
Yeah.
Like he could snap his fingers and they would be there, and it's
I
just
think
like.
Just do
they
it.
But they
kind
need 6
of,
more seasons.
they
Mhm.
kind of, at one point, he doesn't want to. Like, I think that's kind of the way you get the impression, is that, like, he could do it, but he doesn't want to.
Well, he's curious, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of why he lets them suffer as a whole.
I think he
It's 'cause,
was more
like,
interested in what happens with
he's
them and
curious.
the Borg,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was another thing. So many things.
We
I've
didn't
gotten
have
to
a
the-
topic,
So for more
and then now we
interest-
do.
For more topics on Star Trek, follow our new podcast,
I know, we could have a Star Trek.
TimeShot
Yeah.
Trekkies,
We have an anime
Trekkies.
podcast and
also called
Trekkie
TrekShot, also called
TrekShot. Time Trek.
Time Trek.
We should totally do a
Trekkies.
time shot Star Trek spoof.
Would that just be Quantum Leap or something? No, that wasn't time.
We could build a spaceship at Minecraft and I'll act out all of the episodes. Oh my glob.
Wow.
Wasn't that gonna happen?
I bet that would be actually a big hit on
I did
YouTube. I'm
suggest
not gonna lie.
that we build a ship.
I feel like somebody
I don't
said build a
know.
ship at some point.
I don't know who would be on the ship, but
Well,
and
as
I don't
long
know the
as-
purpose of the ship either. But
Fultron's Scarecrow army just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
habits the bridge and.
If I could be Malcolm,
just
I'll
talks
be
to
happy.
them.
Wait, you want to be who?
Mixin Firefly. I'm just gonna
Oh.
casually.
somebody
Yeah.
now. Okay. I'm like trying to go through all the Star Trek series. I know I'm like Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Who is Captain Malcolm?
Captain Malcolm.
He's the alien from planet Narwhal. Don't you remember? Oh, planet Narwhal sounds amazing.
Oh.
What just happened?
Are
That
you
sounds
okay?
Hi.
good. We should go
Lava?
get his stuff.
We didn't get a death message, did we?
I'm still alive.
It's
Your
okay,
jovial
then.
host is still alive.
So we pretty much just talked about Star Trek this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
We talked about
I'm
words. at
cutting
the
that
beginning,
out.
and
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
I got some great footage from the beginning of Anaja talking about how she can't eat salsa.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you
I got
recorded
that
that?
Well,
I recorded it. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
this is TimeShot. We record.
My
as soon as
wimpiness. Spice wimp.
Yeah, it's the rule of
If
time.
it's more than
You
ketchup,
record
an
the
Asia can't
second
eat
you're
it.
in the call.
Oh! I almost
I'm
walked
in
into
like one of
that.
those X-shaped,
Chocolate.
different
Ooh, what am I doing? This
thingies.
is gravel,
What
not
is it called?
stone.
Someone.
We got like a 5-minute warning, too, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in a ravine that's an X shape,
Ooh.
and it hasn't
Oh,
been
I hear
explored.
water.
Speaking of X shape, Picard as Mr. X. Another
Professor-
change.
Call back.
Professor
Professor.
X, excuse you.
My
He didn't go to
Yeah.
school for all those years to be known as Mr. X.
Mr. X. Whoa, Mr. X. Could you tell me
Excuse me,
about
Mr.
your
X.
head and how it works? Is it because you're bald?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Interesting fact, he's been bald since he was like 18.
Really?
Yeah,
I believe
and
it.
it gave him a lot of insecurity as a young actor
Oh, really?
because he
Oh,
didn't think
we're talking about like
Or love it.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart.
Yeah.
No, Professor
Or-
X.
I'm like, wait, he's an actor now? What is? Yeah. All right. I'm back.
Yep. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? He pulls off bald probably better than anyone I've ever.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh yeah.
a fine-looking man. He pulls off that. I
Sort of.
no joke. I have a
Just the
framed.
way you said that was so good.
Look at my hand.
Fine looking man.
He's a fine-looking man.
I actually have a
Something
signed
about
picture of
fine-looking
Jean-Luc
man.
Picard on the shelf above my computer. It's
Awesome.
I
So,
got
Twitter,
pictures
where do you
on
live?
my computer.
America.
Burger.
What a coincidence. So do I.
Oh, hey, me too.
Wait, what?
It's a party.
We might be neighbors.
Totally. I've never met any of my neighbors, so it's certainly possible.
I've met you.
Well,
Not really
yes,
neighbors.
but
What is this?
pretty sure you don't live
Is
next
this
door.
an American trait? All these
As
Americans
far as you
who haven't
know.
met their neighbors.
Yeah, it's
I've met
I don't
all
know
of my
neighbors.
neighbors. That
I mean, I've
surround
met
me.
some of my
Oh,
neighbors. Certainly not all of them.
It
though.
depends on where you live.
I never meet my neighbors
Yeah.
just because I don't want to. I don't care to.
Like I knew my neighbors growing up, but now like
Yeah,
we
I
met
think if you have kids, it gives you a
we
reason.
met our neighbors, but then they moved.
See,
Cool
now we
story.
Yeah, you get invested in people, and then they leave you, and it's
Like my childhood.
I knew my neighbors because they were my best. She was my best friend. But like when I got older, is like I didn't even care to meet my neighbors, mostly because you want somebody to complain about because they're loud.
Yeah, that's true.
God dang it, stinking neighbors so loud.
Everybody hates their neighbors.
Yeah.
see, everyone in America is not quite as nice as they are in Canada, so you really don't want to associate with them all that much.
We lock our doors.
yeah, we don't.
I don't care what neighborhood I live in. I will lock my door.
Mm.
Oh yeah. My wife didn't when we first got married because she lived in like this tiny little town where you knew everybody.
paranoid
I
person.
mean,
And I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and lock
We
it.
didn't used to worry about locking our door very much until someone broke into our house and stole all of our guns.
And your homework.
All
Don't
of your
Yeah,
forget
see, that's
that.
why you lock your door.
You have guns?
I don't. I mean, my
Well, they
dad
did.
did. My dad.
Oh.
Like stored in like the back closet that most people don't know about. So it was kind of weird because that was the only thing that went missing too. And then of course he found them again in the local pawn shop. He's like, that's my gun.
Did they get? I mean, how did he resolve that?
I think he like talked with the police and they worked it out with the pawn shop to give them back to him.
But didn't they have the name of the person they sold them to? Or
I
that's-
don't know. I don't think so.
They have
phone
to.
numbers or something
Well,
like that on them?
okay,
I don't,
but
this
if it was
is
a
small
pawn
town
shop who-
Arkansas. Like I don't.
It
Yeah,
was
but,
a pawn
like, it's-
shop
it's
who sold
policy
guns
now.
without doing a background check on the serial numbers first anyway.
Yeah.
Come on.
But seriously, now they can't take pawn shops can't take stuff like that unless they see the driver's license of the person.
Well, now they can.
Because-
I mean, and that was like what
Oh.
10 to 15 years ago. I
They
mean,
can't
but
unless
yeah.
they slip the guy $50, then he will.
No, they really
Well-
can't. Like they will get in trouble with the law because if they take stuff that's stolen, they need to know who it came from.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
now it doesn't matter what. If you're
okay,
pawning
but
something, you have to show them your driver's
I'm
license.
fairly certain that somewhere in the United States there's a pawn shop that for the right amount of
Not
money
a
will
licensed
take
pawn
whatever
shop.
you want.
Shady ones. There's
and
plenty. I'm
if
sure
you
there's.
ask the right questions, they'll take you to the back room and show you their stash of guns.
All the guns.
This is what foreigners think of Americans. Just
They really do.
everyone's got a back room
But it's
full of
true.
guns.
You
and,
really
No,
blame them?
True.
You show
Would be
me a
true.
pawn shop around here that
That's
has
it.
a
We're
back
going
room.
pawning.
Yes.
Thanks for watching Mindless Mining. Tune in
Yeah.
next time for
Poet goes pawning.
sneaky pawning. Yeah,
Road trip.
poet pawning.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.